Śrīla Prabhupāda founded the GBC of ISKCON by the attached document, The Direction of Management, in the year 1970, only 4 years after the incorporation of ISKCON. As stated, the GBC was intended by Śrīla Prabhupāda to be elected by the slate of temple presidents every 3 years. Śrīla Prabhupāda signed this order, and it was countersigned by 3 leading disciples, Bhagavan, Rupanuga, and Karandar. Not once was this order followed either before or after Śrīla Prabhupāda went into Samadhi. The GBC buried the order so that the rest of ISKCON would be clueless as to their rights, as well as to the power limitations imposed on the GBC by Śrīla Prabhupāda. Śrīla Prabhupāda reordered the direction of management in 1974 in a letter to all temple presidents entitled Topmost Urgency, which is also included below. The GBC still refused to follow this order, as they already at that time had their plan to take over ISKCON and divert all of ISKCON's assets to themselves. First of all, Śrīla Prabhupāda states that he is the supreme authority over the affairs of ISKCON and that GBC receives their direction from him. This has been violated numerous times, for example, with salaries being dispensed, books being changed, BBT being closed down, and a fake BBTI opened in its place, etc. Second, the instruction to be elected by the temple presidents has been completely ignored for the last 52 years, with the results of the GBC forming their own closed dictatorship over ISKCON, with themselves being top dictators rather than elected servants. Third, Śrīla Prabhupāda states that the primary purpose of the GBC is to organize the opening of new temples and to maintain the existing temples. Anyone can see that the GBC has far overstepped its powers as granted by Śrīla Prabhupāda. They have their own separate legal incorporation entitled the GBC Society of West Bengal, and from this incorporation they rule ISKCON as a dictatorship, with bylaws naming them as total beneficiaries to all of ISKCON's assets. Fourth, Śrīla Prabhupāda stipulates that all real property purchases will be made in the name of ISKCON Incorporated. This has not happened. Many real estate purchases have been made under other names, thus giving the buyer freedom from the limitations imposed by Śrīla Prabhupāda's ISKCON Inc. Fifth, Śrīla Prabhupāda states that removal of a temple president requires the support of local temple members. The GBC has not adhered to this rule and has removed countless temple presidents at will. Sixth, Śrīla Prabhupāda's intention was for there to be a BBT separate from ISKCON that would have 6 lifetime appointed trustees. The GBC could not stand being elected while the BBT was lifetime appointed. They also later pocketed the profits from the sales of Śrīla Prabhupāda's books.
Okay. Jai. Okay, here's the direction of management. I'm just kind of sharing it. This is available on Google if you search ISKCON direction of management. And it's a how many page document, Rupa? Do you remember?
5-page.
5-page document. And with this first page, second page with all the temple properties, names.
5 pages that changed the history of the world.
Yeah. And then the signatures are here. Śrīla Prabhupāda, July 28, 1970. And the witnesses are Karandara. Who else is there? Rupanuga. And Bhagavan, yes.
You notice the Prabhupada's signature is the main one under the text.
Right here.
And the others are witnesses.
On the side here, yes.
Yeah. It's pretty common. Of course, most people don't know that type of law. Most devotees were sort of primitive.
Yeah, most devotees are sort of primitive.